What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again for free to play Last Day on Earth, and we are jumping in for the first time. We're gonna try to take on Port Lab. We've got the event going on. Let's get in here. I got a couple of things brewing right now. So we got dogs going currently. We also have a fish recipe that gives us an extra 30% on our experience gained for zombies killed. So we are getting a little boost here. It should be active. Let's take a look. Let's just make sure. Temporary. There we go. Salmon baked with vegetables. We got 8 minutes for an increase in zombie killing. So we're going to try to just jump in here really fast. Get some things going. We've got a handful of gear on us. We've got a handful of weapons on us. I really would like to try to get essentially just the what do you call it done? Just the task done. I think that would be extra helpful for us. I do want to find the janitor actually and just see what he is proffering up today. We can find him. Where's he at? Oh, janitor, where are you at? I don't see him. Okay, well, we're losing some time here. The other thing that we want to try to do, carbon composite, factory parts. That is what we are here for. We are on the grind for. We did in the last episode quite a few upgrades and updates, and I'm gonna try to make use of a handful of them. Okay, so we do have some coins. I think. What's the first one? Enemies will notice you even in stealth mode. Well, that's not great because I brought some weapons to try to utilize stealth mode. I need to try to refresh this, I think. How many coins do we have? We have 308 coins from our gift. I'm going to attempt to get this one. Agility is 100% what we want. So again, I'm not going to be able to sneak these guys at all. I can't. We have to try to preserve our armor here by killing this guy. Now, our melee can be pretty effective here because again, we have agility on, which means we're gonna get to dodge most of this. That's okay. One more swipe. This guy's down. Yes, the first one. Let's see what we can get here. Touch this up. All right. We're going to try to stay healed up. We're going to try to be smart. I really hate that we can't. It's really going to be these guys with the acid spit that is going to give us the biggest problems. Since our melee is not going to be very effective, we're going to just start burning some things down, yeah. Oh, this is going to be brutal. We're gonna do a lot of running here. And again, because the melee attacks are missing us, so that piece is not. Yes, the melee attacks are missing us. That's not a huge problem. I'm not as concerned. I'm not super concerned about that. Let's just grab a Glock. Just grab one of the good Glocks. It's going to be the acid melters that we really have to dodge. These guys, not a big deal. Agility is like... Agility is the best perk, in my opinion. Hands down. I also have to be a little mindful of our health, because I can always grab more med kits. Now the good part here is melee attacks. Cutting this guy's arm off means that he can't do the big smash, and we're basically just beating him to a pulp. All right, we're about to lose our machete. Oh, and a slasher. We could wall trick right there a little bit. So far, so good. I need to take the slasher out. If we can avoid... Dude, beautiful. This is going swimmingly right now. These first couple of rooms. We got spored, but we dodged the bleed from the slasher. And we haven't been hit yet by an acid melter yet either. Which is just really good. Really good, really good. Nice, nice, nice. Making a good use, I think, of our weapons here. Ah, we got hit. Dang it. The acid melter is worse than this guy. Probably. Let's keep a little bit of distance, maybe. Okay. We did get hit. We got hit the one time. It's not great. Carbon composite number 2. Let's go. Yes, let's go. I did not walk in the spores. Oh, that's a load of crap. Just gonna take the stun here. Come on, give me some more factory parts. That's actually pretty good on carbon composite. I'll take a few more, but I don't know if I want to grab this stuff quite yet. Maybe we do. Doesn't really matter. You can run to the corners to dodge that. I really wish we could sneak these guys. Alright, this is all just melee. Gonna dodge this. Take this guy out. Slow him down. I didn't bring enough melee. Gotta just kill one of these guys. Off with your head. The other bonus here is obviously the fact that we can get a couple of the tasks done. We can make it all the way through the second sector. That would be huge. Because we're just getting some of this done. And I think we'll be able to at least get 2 of these. Pretty confident in that part. And we'll see what the rest can bring. 2 sectors may be a little tough. Honestly, I'm using the slasher here. We brought a few things to help us. We're definitely spending some weapons. Yes! Come on, baby, let's go! Dude, that's so huge. That's so huge. You run up, you queue it, you wait till it stops spewing. No, we got hit, dang it. Alright, we got that guy down. I just don't want to lose the armor. We have a second set of armor. Slasher's actually really effective. It seems like he just like rapid fired that. I don't quite have my skill back yet. Come on, trigger. Feel like so far so good. I'm also hoping obviously to get some gonna get spored here. No. No, we lost our armor. Shoot. I'm gonna try to finish this without armor. One more smack. Okay, we got the zombies. So we got 1 task done. It's gonna be a little bit of the reputation for us. The slasher's actually been MVP right here. Another carbon composite. Come on, give me a couple more factory parts. Just like 5 more. Gotta just run away from these guys. Taking the... I should die. The next zone has me a little nervous too with the less than 30%. We're gonna be able to get smacked here pretty easily. Okay. 1 sector down. Yes. 1 sector down, and what did we get? 3 carbon composite, 3 factory parts. Honestly, I'm taking it. I am taking it. Not that I wouldn't take it. Pretty happy with that, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. Let's crack this open and see what we got here. Got a few things, nothing super helpful for us for what we're gonna do. Now, what I realized that I might have messed up a bit is that I don't have bioreactor fuel. I think I'm gonna struggle. Carrots do 5 energy. Carrots are gonna be my best. For what I have access to, carrots are going to be my best thing. I'm gonna need probably another 3 stacks of carrots to get this going. What this will let me do is head back and maybe grab a few additional weapons, another set of armor, or we might not do another set of armor. I may just pull from our stash to jump in and to take care of that. I mean, okay. That's pretty cool. I don't know how much, like, this armor and stuff is necessarily going to help us here, but this is pretty good. We got some of these weapons, which is kind of nice. I'm going to take a handful of these things back, I think. And I'm going to leave a handful of weapons here because we're going to run back to the base really fast. The other thing that I do want to try to do here is the sewer. I do think that'll be smart for us to try to knock out while we're here. I'm going to leave all that. I'm going to take all this. I guess we could probably leave these. Not that that matters. And again, we didn't use a ton of guns there, which is actually really good. If we can do these first 2 sectors with pretty minimal weapons, I'll be pretty happy, not gonna lie. And that would be pretty good. That would be pretty good. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna head back to the base really fast. We're gonna get restocked, some extra weapons, and we'll be back. All right, we're jumping back in. We didn't have a ton in terms of melee weapons, so I also brought a whole boatload of this. So it looks like 4 stacks of carrots gets us bioreactor. Curious to see what this would be. It's going to be the cement and, well, fiberglass. Cement and fiberglass are going to be a really big things. I'm not going to really probably ever worry too much about filling up the bioreactor, especially with the storage outside. There's an opportunity for us to just utilize that storage. You know, keep working carrots up. We can get a good stockpile, and then we could just hit this afterwards. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't look like he is going to let us purchase anything from him at the moment. We did bring a handful of other things. So I did grab another slasher. We had another 2 machetes and a scythe that we're going to bring in. Mostly just using this just because we have them and I haven't really messed around too much with them. And then I actually decided to bring in a couple of flare guns. The fire, I think, is going to be really beneficial for us. So this should be more than enough gear here, I would think, for us to take down this second zone. Obviously, we have the boss that we'll have to contend with. But I think we'll be okay. The biggest thing we're going to focus on is just trying to preserve, again, heals. I want to try to preserve heals. First aid kits are not something we have in abundance at the moment, so I just want to be smart with those. We've got some excess in terms of the, you know, our other meds and some food, which is good. So I wonder if this negates this threat. I don't think it is. Not really too worried about this. I'm actually wondering if thorns. I'm I'm actually wondering if thorns will work. It says for every successful attack. I don't want to spend the coins here, so I'm just going to select this. I think agility is, again, the utmost important skill here, so yeah, they're not taking retaliatory damage. I just really don't want to take the bleed from this guy. All right, good. We also need one more carbon composite and one more factory parts for us to have complete something that I want to complete. We've been working, I've actually been kind of working towards getting our Uzi upgraded. We got the long barrel for the Uzi, and we dropped in quite a bit of resources for it, and because of that, we're actually those two things away, not from completing it because I still need springs, but that would knock out the difficult portions from it, which is really good. So I feel pretty good that we're gonna get the damage. See if we can limit down to just this guy hitting us. It looks like they are taking the damage when they do hit us, which is kind of cool. We got them in a nice spot here. Utilize the wall. I actually should be using something like this for this right here. And let the fire damage do its thing. Again, because we're getting the misses, we don't really have to worry too much about actually getting hit. Should tick him down. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So far, pretty good. We're just playing smart. What else do we got here? All right, now this guy we need to be careful of. I need to try to take out the toxic spewer if I can. Shoot. Okay, we dodged it. We dodged it. Alright, took that guy out. I want to get a quick heal in. Swap this. Let the fire do its thing when we get it. There it is. Let's go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. It's going pretty good. I'm really happy we've been able to just kind of keep our weapon, our gun usage down to a pretty low minimum here. I just don't like messing with the parasites. Come on, factory part. Factory part carbon composite. I need one of each. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna stack up some decent tickets too, which is nice. Oh, that's not good. This is not good. Not good, not good. Stop hitting me. Hello? Alright, this room, not so good. These are like all of the worst enemies I would want to see. Okay, that one was a little rough. We used up some of the AK. That's okay. I do want to try to utilize that for the boss fight, if we can. Now, this room we don't need to go into, and so I'm going to hold off on doing that for the time being. If we need a few extra points of damage, or we need a little bit more, we'll come back and we'll take care of that. Get slashered. I love the durability on this thing. Amazing. All right. Same thing is true for this room, so I'm not going to open up these rooms that I don't need to. That's just as silly. Yeah, let's kill the scientist, please, because he should tick down. Okay. Slasher here on the exploder. Come on. Just not getting them this time, which is unfortunate. Open this up. There's a level up, which is nice. We got the extra experience from the healer, which was cool. I'm gonna run out of this just while I can. Should go ahead and explode for me. Come on, baby. Dang it, man. I don't tempt it. I usually run to right here. Oh. The other ones are open. Okay, run to the end. See what our level up gave us. I cannot get the burglar skill. I absolutely cannot. It is killing me. It's the only thing I want in this world. Gosh dang it, man. Just stay away from me, you know? I am fine to do this with these guys. I think these are the worst enemies inside this. That and the acid melters. They can just rip your armor down. Gosh, and we're not seeing anything here. It won't be a waste if we don't find the other, you know, the carbon composite and the one factory parts, but like, that's a big part of doing this. Just trying to get an opportunity for that. I'm actually going to use the scythe here. It's very strong. There's the carbon composite. Let's go. Oh, whew. It's getting a little sad there. Not gonna lie. It's getting a little sad. There we go. That's big. This scythe is... The durability on this scythe is not good. But the damage. Woo! The damage. Come on. Do it for me. Yes! Let's go. Okay. Mission complete. That is really good. I would have obviously still hoped for a handful more. It'd be kind of nice to be able to get like, you know, three of each per, you know, zone would be really good actually. Be really good. I would be like pretty happy with it. I think it would be a very fair trade-off in that. We're not gonna quite get that, which is okay. I just really wanted to use one of these, I'm not gonna lie. Dodge. I am going to use this against the boss. Oh, I didn't dodge it. Dang it. Okay, this guy could kill me right here if I'm not careful. Okay, I feel very confident we'll get our other 500 damage by fighting the boss. So there's that. We're looking really good on heals. Question is going to be weapons. I'm going to attempt to do this with the Glock and the flare gun. That's what I'm going to try. All right, let's go, Carrion. Oh, he hits hard. Well, there's all of that just literally gone. All right, there's the damage done. Stop healing, please. Ooh. Got lucky to dodge that. I don't quite know how we did, but... Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm gonna have to Glock him down. Whoa. That was a little too close for comfort. I almost ran into that. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes, let's go. Honestly, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yes. Let's go. There it is, baby. There it is. Dude, that's so huge. Gosh, it almost makes me want to try for these next sectors. But it's really, it's so tough because the first zone there was actually worth it. The first zone really was worth it with everything that we were able to pick up. The second zone, just not great. I think we grabbed everything. I'm gonna just really quickly run through here. All the traps should be deactivated. I just want to make sure we got all the chests and everything. I feel like we did. Normally I don't. Normally I leave them for the pass. We got the one up there, but that's locked. I do kind of wish there was a little bit more. For as difficult as this location is, it would be nice if there was just a few more chests. Maybe one more per area that aren't reliant on using one of your skills to pick that up. So we got the chest there. There could be a chest in here, maybe, I think. I'm not really too interested in killing that zombie. I think we got everything else. Honestly, though, pretty good. And to think about the fact that we got... Can't get in here because of pass. To think that we were able to pull and utilize and get the extra experience, and we got the season reward points, and we did get some carbon composite and some factory parts, both of which are extremely helpful. Again, we'll be able to finish off the Uzi, at least the long barrel for the Uzi, which is a nice mod. We have tons of Uzis as well. So, like, kind of, again, utilizing some weapons to be able to make some of our other weapons much better. And I think that is a fair, very fair trade-off here. And you're going to see, look at, we spike up. Now, granted, we're at the early stages of this, but this is really nice. Be just a couple of days in. And almost at level 22 is really good. That is really good. I haven't really messed around too much on the commune, but again, we were able to get all of this and grab some factory parts. Agility is such the MVP of this whole thing. It's so good. Really nice. And we got 23 alpha cards, and that crate's not terrible. If we ever, for whatever reason, we ever want to decide to try to take on the hard mode, which also wouldn't be a terrible idea, obviously, during this event. I'm going to take these two things. Because you get the extra equalizer damage. Now, the tough part with that ends up being is just having enough weapons, really, to make it worthwhile to do that. But that could be a good way to just use some weapons. Unfortunately, you don't get the carbon composite or the factory parts on the hard mode difficulty, which I also think is kind of interesting. And not in a good way. I'll just say that. I think that is kind of interesting. What do we do here? So I got a machete and I got a pistol and I got some other guns. I am thinking we go and try to take down some of the sewer. I think we go and try to run through that here really quick. Let's secure the really, really important stuff. Did I have full? Yeah, I have full there. Let's go ahead and drop off a whole bunch of other stuff here. Yeah, I think we're okay with just that basic stuff. I wouldn't intend that we would need all of these weapons. Hopefully we don't. I'll take the AK just in case. But I think we go like this. Let's try to knock out the sewer while we're here. I haven't really done much with the packages or anything like this. Just in large part because I don't really want to spend the supplies. We're in a really good spot in terms of thick fabric and probably with stone, but we need so much pine at this point that right now this just is not for us. And that's totally okay. We've been using up a lot of resources. Same thing with the toolboxes here. I don't really want to have to try to put toolboxes together because, again, we're spending a lot of bolts for different weapon mods, and wrenches aren't super easy for us to come by. So this is something we'll work on. The good part here is if we do the sewer pretty consistently, we should still get some good progress towards at least the delivery terminal and this area in terms of reputation, because we're going to get some of the maps. That's going to give us very low amounts of points, but it will give us some points as we get through here and try to do that. So This isn't going to be only melee. I don't think we're going to have an opportunity to just use melee here. Maybe we don't do some of the extra areas and just get around to the end. Dude, this machete is so freaking good. Huge. So huge. I think we might have some cleavers maybe we can make use of as well. Just crunch that guy. Nice. Okay. Run through here, then sneak attack. Dodge. So far, so beautiful. That are gonna get smoked by the goo. You did. So we want to try to open up as many of the boxes here as we can for these things specifically. Terrain maps are absolutely awesome. We use those. We also do find glass down here. That's actually a really nice pull, which is a very rare resource for us at this point. And we do need some glass. We need glass for a few things, mainly for the van, a couple of other upgrades. So we do want to try to farm that as well. Goo is wicked, bro. I am not going to attempt the upper areas. They can be really good spots to get additional motors and some asbestos. We're just going to go with what we got down here at the base area. End up using some weapons here. Maybe I do go up top. Maybe I do go to those sections. Dying is not a good thing, though, in there. Dying anywhere is not good, but dying up there is definitely not good. Do I use the slasher? I think maybe the cleavers. Grab the cleavers. We can make this work with these guys, I think. Actually, I do have weapon mods back at the base. Let me grab the crowbar instead. I'm gonna do that instead. So I want to be able to make use of the weapon mods. See, I can wall trick, guys. Oh, I stepped right back into that like a big idiot. There we go. The other good part here is just by farming through the sewer, you can pick up some of the cases, some of the storage containers, and while that's not like the worst thing to have to craft, anytime you don't have to craft something is just better. So I'm not gonna go up. I'm gonna choose against that at the moment. God, I hate these guys. Of course, we got two of them. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. I hate fighting those guys. Yeah, I know. Go back to the settlement. I get it. Ooh, and some rubber. Nice. And a metal pipe. Awesome. Actually really good. We can use that up too. Although I do have a some mods for that to make those better. I will say, if you do want to learn how to use the wall trick, which you should, crowbar. Crowbar, I think, is one of the easiest weapons to do it with, just because of the speed of the attack. That part is really important. Dude, nice. We're hitting some good glass and some good rubber down here. This is awesome, actually. Actually, quite happy with this, yes. All right, we've lost the armor. I'm gonna just drop in a set because I do not want to be without. Do we have... Don't have any reinforced shoes. I'm just gonna go tactical here. We used it up. I'm planning on heading over to the farm here pretty quickly soon after this, so, and some of our other basic locations, so this will do us good. This one's a little bit harder just because of the speed. All right. Looking pretty good. Not a ton of wasted resources up to this point outside of some melees. That is okay. If you take a step forward, usually this enemy will creep out at you. Yep. Without triggering that back guy so that we can get a sneak attack on him. Which we definitely want to do. Beautiful. The other trick here, this is just a thing I like to do. Open this door first before opening this, just in case anything goes horribly, horribly wrong. Got him. And nicely done. Okay. I feel like this was pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see if we are lucky enough to get ourselves a boat motor. No, but we did get 4 asbestos. We also got 2 aluminum plates and an engine and a wrench. So no motor, which is unfortunate. However, the rest of the stuff, pretty dang solid. Pretty happy with that, actually. I feel like we are probably a ways away from, unfortunately, from the boat, which is fine. There's not a whole lot that we need the boat for us to go and do to help us with at this moment. So I actually want to see. I think I was at like 42% maybe. Where are we sitting now? 56. So nice little chunk getting through there. Should be able to get the first delivery terminal in, you know, maybe 5 more runs of the sewer, which isn't bad. I'm gonna drop this down. We want to take most of the things. Definitely want to take all these things. Let's see, what can stay here? I'd say a handful of these things can stay. Use this up. I want the hoses with me. I think I dropped some stuff in here, didn't I? I did indeed. I don't see any redundant items. Kicking myself a little bit for taking both of these. Really just want to take this and this. Honestly, that can stay for the time being. We'll come back. We'll be back here. So we're going to run back and chat a little bit. Probably wrap this up. Okay, we're back. We have secured all of our things here. And let's jump in really quick, just as a quick update, and more so because I just want to knock out this really fast. So I don't recall if in the last one, but we ended up getting the metal handle done for the cleaver. We've got the reinforced handle for the pipe here. Obviously, we've got our awesome setup on the machete. We've been working towards getting the carbon handle done, which is actually something that I am going to probably prioritize a little bit as well with our factory parts. The reason for this ends up being is the extra durability here will just give us so much extra life. So that's something that's on the task to do. The other thing here is for our saw blade mace, getting our heavy handle done. Now we need a handful more of our hammers. We need 8 more. We also need 3 to finish the wall level 2 on the settlement. So we'll probably prioritize the wall at the settlement so that we can get some of the extra areas with the benches and get some level 2 areas going on. That's really going to be our kind of our sticking point here. But after that, we'll probably be pushing most of these here into the heavy handle, which I think makes a ton of sense. So we have also gone ahead and prioritized getting the red laser here for our Glock. So we're very close. We're 10 springs away from this one. Then we get our first good Glock mag, or Glock mod, excuse me. We've also been putting in a bunch of the resources here for the elite shutter, just because this is so good. Now 20 factory parts is a ton. We still need a ton of gun oil as well. So this is going to take us some time, but this is something that we can throw in and we can just kind of keep working towards. If we can get our Glocks to be really good with the laser and the shutter, then we should be in a pretty good spot. So hopeful for that. So the big thing right now that I'm going to get some really good progress on here is we're going to put the 2 aluminum plates in here. We're going to put our last factory part and our last carbon composite. And now we are 20 springs away, and we probably have the aluminum plates already done in our workbench here for getting the long barrel done on our Uzi. Now, extra good damage, extra range, and stability. This is everything we would want to see from this gun, and this mod is perfect for it. The other thing we have done is spent some of our resources to get our tactical upgrade going. We've put in the steel and some of this. This is going to be another long play for us, but I think a smart one. We put some gun oil here, which I regret a little bit because we could have finished off the elite shutter, but it is what it is. We're going to need the resources at some point, so we'll drop them in there. So been working through a few other things. Again, springs is going to be our big holdup. We've got some good progress going on a handful of things. Aperture sight, mechanical sight here for the shotgun is getting some progress as well. And we've also put some work into the mechanical sight here. We need a couple more aluminum plates for this and some more springs. If we can get the springs, if we can just magically get 100 springs, which we won't. It'll take us some time. If we can do that, we can actually have some pretty nicely modified. This would be our 3rd mod on our AKs after the stock and the green laser, which is giving us crit chance, some speed, some stability, and then we would throw on top of this a little bit of additional crit chance. We'd have some really nice AKs, pretty good little shotgun going here as well, and we can get some things going with Uzi and with the Glock. So we are moving really nicely along, getting some things going. We're spending a lot of time again here, getting some aluminum plates, getting some of that stuff rocking and rolling. We've been spending some resources to be able to do that, but I definitely think it has been worth it. And nice little first clearance here on Port Lab. We got a level, got plenty of experience actually, which was really, really nice. We got some good progress here for the season. which I'm also really happy about. Look at that. We've bumped all the way up into level 24 almost, or right at the cusp of level 24 to get that going. So making some good early progress for that. We're going to be headed over, probably maybe taking on a little bit of the commune. I like to do the gas chamber one. I think that is pretty reasonable to get done with some melees and just some good heals. I think we can get that complete. We've got this done, and we'll be sure to keep hitting the wreck ship, which my reset is coming pretty quick for that here. And hopefully we can pick up some goodies from that. We got Blackport PD coming up, big hunt, and a couple of other things that will be pretty cool. But after this episode, I'm going to be jumping into another recording for the next episode. We've got some settlement progress to share, and maybe some expedition progress. So be on the lookout for that one. Excited to get into it, and like I said, I'll be freshening up a little bit and jumping into that recording as well. So I'm gonna flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you're enjoying the channel and the series. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Help us get to that 10K subscriber mark. That's our next big milestone. Thank you again for every one of you that was here to be part of the first 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully part of the next 9,000 in addition to that as we get on our march to 10K. So again, thank you so very much. Socials, links, comments, all that good stuff. Love it. Hit that like button for me. Very much appreciate it. We'll close this one out. Doc Average Gamer, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.